Thank you to all the help, the staff, everybody, because they did all this shit, everything for free, including Robert over here running our audio visual. All the girls up front, all the security guys, even stupid Jordan helped. Thank you, Jordan. Lastly, certainly not least, though, I want to thank all of my guests. I think this is just about everybody. For those of you who don't know who any of these guys are, we'll go ahead and just introduce everyone one by one here. So right here is Scott Shepard, woo! Video Game Sellers.
And come on, boo for him.
This little ball of energy is Alpha Omega Sin.
Yeah.
This is Woodhawker, the handsomest, just a handsome Australian guy with a sexy voice and sexy accent.
I don't have a channel, so Australian.
His channel is called Beat 'em Ups. Clap your goddamn hands. Over here is Stupid Scott, aka Scott Zytec. Grimsy42 is his channel.
Why are you the Jesus in the Last Supper here?
Who the fuck said you could sit in the middle?
One of us.
And on that note, everybody, Eric. To Scott's right, this is our very first convention ever. Thank you guys so very much for coming up. GameSat. Moving right down the line, Mr. OKG420. And to Mr. Chief's right, Boogie. Down on the far end, the other handsome guy making the rest of us look ugly, Norm the gaming historian. It's not Brew, he's handsomer than Brew.
Also make your website.
And, oh yeah, duh. Oh shit. This is the webmaster behind Retropalooza.net, so any updates that weren't made were his fault.
Yeah!
Norm, hey, thank you, Norm. He did everything for free too, and I'll have sex with you later.
And you'll be disappointed!
Jealous. It's gonna get.
We got Jordan, meeting flipper, gross.
He's gross.
And he's gross because we picked him up and he smelled like a bag of smashed assholes. So Jordan, let him know who you are. Take credit for your stench. There's Jordan, everyone. And the guy that is on his phone like me all the time and everyone's wondering where the fuck he's been all weekend, Dodongo.
He's been sleeping!
And then of course there's me and stupid Billy. Oh, for anyone who knows who we are, we're the Game Chasers. The floating head is back here. And the redneck king, Billy's stupid cousin Chris, is right here. He's pretty new to the show, but you'll see a lot more of his shenanigans shit, trust me. So basically we're gonna do a big ass guest Q&A. You can direct it to one person, you can direct it to the whole panel, and y'all okay with that?
Yeah.
All right, first question. Back here.
Who would win in a fight between all you guys?
Who would win in a fight between all of us? I don't know. He probably wrestles kangaroos for a living. Chief is like a big ass teddy bear, but don't get him mad because the thug will come out. Trust me. I've seen it.
I'm gonna say Chief would win. I don't know who's gonna win, but I will eat the loser.
It might be the Dongo since he's the smallest. They won't see him coming. So.
You always gotta worry about the little guys.
I'll just puke on everybody.
And Eric will puke on everybody. Bill will just talk you to death. He'll be like, dude, shut the fuck up. No, we're not gonna fight each other. Some of us almost have once or twice, right, Scott? But
Throw a pork chop in there, I see a fight.
maybe a hamburger, not pork chops.
This is Texas. We eat beef here. Where's this beef shit?
Yeah, wait a minute, you're not Texan.
What do y'all mean?
This douchebag's from New York. Boo him.
New York City.
Get a rope.
Yeah, he's from New York City.
New York City.
Well, no, he's nice. We like him. You're just a cocksucker. Next question. Okay, later, guys.
Raise your fucking hand.
Do you
In the
have
back.
any
David,
idea
David, in the back.
Come on. It's okay, Chief. Hey, please, 298. Come on. Ask the question.
Chief, quit running your dick suckers. He's asking a question.
What's up? Hang on. What's up, David?
The Cubs, when are they going to win the World Series?
Fuck you.
When the Dreamcast 2 comes out.
Next year, according to Back to the Future 2.
Honest question.
Hey, you know what? I don't care. I'm gonna wear this hat 365 days a year. I know you do.
We'll win it next year, trust me.
Next year. Wait till next year, right, Chief? Wait till next year.
I just realized that two Cubs.
2 Cubs hats. About
I'll
time.
give you permission to kill him.
Next question.
Question for Jake. What do you think about Nintendo and Tekken doing a collaboration to make a Pokemon fighting game?
Nintendo and Tekken or Namco doing a collaboration and making a Pokemon fighting game. It ain't gonna be Tekken. That's the bottom line. Fuck Pokemon! Fuck Pokemon.
Fuck Tekken.
Hey, hey.
Do you guys have any equally disturbing Melvor snapping and wanting to murder either you or Billy stories? If not this bad, or no.
Besides the Walmart bag?
Yeah.
Besides the Walmart bag.
Besides the Walmart bag.
Oh, the time we.
He actually.
Well, that's incriminating. We can't talk about that.
Oh, yeah, I'm not gonna talk about that one. Well, I think we hit statute of limitations on the prosecution.
I don't want to take chances.
Okay, so no.
He basically avoids talking to at least us three now. Like he doesn't let us know anything about him anymore. So
Or if you count the doctor.
yeah. Well, he's been missing in action. I haven't seen him like in 2 years.
Good question though. Next. In the back.
Do any of you wish that there would be a Dreamcast 2?
Yeah,
Of course, absolutely.
Yes, 1,000 times yes. Just give me a Dreamcast HD. That's all I want. Just yeah.
Shenmue 3. Not gonna happen.
I'm new Dreamcast with Sky Arcadia 2, Shenmue 2,
Shenmue 3.
Sonic Colors was good. Sonic Generations was good. That was good.
I slightly disagree.
I think I might get mentioned for this, but I have never owned a Dreamcast. Which one? Really? That is actually true. I'm the one person in this room that does not have romantic entanglements with the Dreamcast because I've never played a single Dreamcast game. What happened to me? I was really broke during that time of life when that was new. I'm going to go buy one when we're done here with this panel. I'm going to go get one today. I'm fixing this shit. Does anybody have one to sell or give? There you go.
Everybody,
Come up here.
Goes Black Nerd Comedy. Next question.
Really?
Make up something. Favorite key?
Oh, that's a good one.
There's too many that weren't on video.
No, hang on. No, there's not too many. I can narrow it down. When you licked his nipple for
I licked the midget's nipple and his armpit smelled like garlic parmesan wings from Wingstop.
some respect. Insensitive bastard is dead.
I know that, but I told him that when he was alive, so it's okay.
That's true. That's true.
He is haunting like half of us, by the way. Like there's some weird stuff going on.
What about when you use the chaser?
The best key moment is when Billy and Melvor made him an official game chaser. If you see the Canadian episode, I actually tear up when he did it right. If you watch, I kind of go like this. That guy was walking on clouds the rest of the weekend. It totally made his day. I think that was the best key moment.
My favorite moment isn't exactly a moment, but man, I edit late into the night, probably like 4 or 5 in the morning, and just him being on Skype with us, just in the background, just being he, literally 3 or 4 nights out of the week. It just kind of takes your mind off, you know, he just had this way about him to make you actually be in a good mood. It was just really weird. That's the main thing I miss. Just talking to him every week.
There was one time where y'all seen Bath Time with Billy? Well, there's an undocumented Bath Time with Keith that never aired, but that was a good time.
I miss Keith's Skype calls.
Yeah.
When the shine goes off or the Skype thing, it automatically Keith. Yeah, like, oh, it's Keith. Now I can't do that. You know, like I canceled my Skype account because I can't hear that do because I automatically go to Keith and I get that knot in my throat when I hear that do because it's not Keith. You know, and I'm sorry, I had to share that because I love Keith. I miss you. Rest in peace, brother. I love you.
There we go. Okay.
So for GameSack, when are you guys going to be on Game Chaser animated series again?
The very next one that comes out, we'll be in. I don't know when that's coming out.
Stupid animation taking so long to make.
Next question. Someone down here.
I saw him raise his hand. What do you got? Come on.
Oh, put it on me.
Do it.
I said we start pointing at people.
Yeah. Ask a question. Go.
Okay, we got over here in the corner.
Game Chasers, I've watched every one of your videos several times.
I'm sorry.
Going from to Canada and all over the United States, do you feel like you find different games in different areas that people buy and trade in as retro games?
What do you mean?
Say, Little Samson, you don't come across it much, but I'm saying like the games you don't come across in your area, do you find them somewhere else more common?
I wouldn't say like one game's more common in a certain part of the country than other parts, but no, we definitely I found Color Dinosaur in Arkansas around Little Rock, and I've never even seen it here. So, but yeah, huh?
There's a new Broncos got 15.
I've encountered situations where I will find a game and be like, oh man, I'd never see it. And someone will say, I'll never see that anywhere. And I'm like, really, they're common here. I don't know if there actually are more common or it's just kind of like a luck of the draw, just randomness that, somebody will run into something quite often in some location and you never see it ever.
I will say that I have called almost 1,000 GameStops in my lifetime, and not a single one of them had Battletoads. That's the thing.
Battletoads, more like Battletoads.
Flea markets, pawn shops, or garage sales, which ones have given you the biggest yield?
Garage sales.
Garage sales.
Man, yeah, just for everybody.
Yeah, might as well.
Garage sales.
Best prices, definitely garage sales. I think one of my best finds in a garage sale was Scat for 50 cents. So that's it. Yeah, it was in your mom's butt. Anyway, that's like a $90 game I got for 50 cents. Now, where you're gonna find the most would definitely be flea markets or a convention. Smart ass. Definitely flea markets. You can find more. Best deals, probably garage sales. But it's with anything, no matter what it is. Hell, even a game store, I can go into game or video games, for instance, because they're like 5 minutes from my apartment, and walk in and literally need nothing that they have. So it's hit or miss all the time, and most of the people on this panel right now can attest to that. Just flea markets, garage selling, no matter what it is, you just got to constantly go, because whatever's not there this time may be there the time after.
Not maybe that's wait for all these doubles.
Or that, yeah.
Hey,
wait for us.
Fun fact, the GameStop by Jay's house is the one that Eric grew up at.
Target on
You want to answer that, Andre?
Yeah. Target on Cooper?
Yeah, Target on Cooper.
Target.
Goodwill, because if they get something, they have no idea sometimes, so they'll just be like, "Oh, $2 is old." So Goodwill is a good place.
I think all the places in San Antonio are kind of like douchebags because there's no like right retail place in San Antonio anymore. So I always have to come up here to like get games.
It's because you ruined San Antonio.
Goodwill.
I think what it is, they just see you coming into the store and like, hey, watch this, let's troll them.
Yeah, they say, look at this frumpy looking ET guy. Looks like an Ewok.
Like a cross between.
Was that your wrestling character?
I think we had a question in the back.
Where's the best arcade around here?
Around here?
Or your favorite arcade?
Chris?
I'd like to know local, but in general.
Man, we'll see. Around here, there's not a whole lot. Just like at all anymore. One of the best arcades I've ever been to was
Barcadia.
Well, there's Barcadia, there's one in Dallas, one in Fort Worth, there's a Tornado Terry's in Keller. I believe.
There's pinballs in Austin if you're ever in Austin.
Yeah, pinballs.
Pinballs is the bee's knees.
There's
One up in
ground
Denver is
control
pretty
in Portland that is pretty dope.
I know none of you will ever
There used to
be.
be one in northeast. North the mall used to be called the Tilt way back in the day.
Those don't exist anymore though.
Northwest Arkansas has it's Fayetteville, Arkansas. It's Arcadio Retrocade, and they passed 100 machines recently. I think he just got Pong in, believe it or not. He's getting working Pong. He's got it all, man. It's phenomenal. That's my favorite place in Northwest Arkansas. Every time I walk in there, I feel like I've died and gone to my 12-year-old version's heaven. There's a little less strippers, but I still is heaven.
Blue shirt.
What do you fuckers think of the AVGN movie?
This dude's like 12 and it's called those fuckers. That's awesome. Okay, who is seeing? I haven't seen it yet. I'm gonna wait till it comes out on Blu-ray so I can get a hard copy. So whoever has seen it.
I think I've seen it and I did like it. You just have to know what to expect. I think a lot of people have gone in expecting like Citizen Kane or something. This is an AVGN movie. It's an episode with a higher budget, and I mean it's great for what it is. If you appreciate his humor and his style, then I think you're probably gonna like it.
Anyone else see anything? Yes.
I saw it.
I like the one scene in the video game store where the nerd's talking to this one dude. He's kind of tall. Don't know who he is.
Yeah, I don't know.
Think he's a nerd. Kind of nerdy.
Oh, I know you're talking about. The chocolate rain guy. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody, he was in it.
I was in it, and that's my favorite part.
Do the line.
You're the nerd! Boom. Oscar, next year, Oscar.
Joe, you seen it? You wanted that?
I did. I don't want to bore anyone with like the technicalities because I kind of look for that stuff. I'm just kind of the AV geek. But yeah, it was good. It was a nerd episode. But on steroids, I really like the soundtrack. It really brings you into it. It's just like keeps you pumped up and stuff like that. So it's energetic.
There's a lot of homages and stuff that pay tribute to a lot. Like if you're familiar with his catalog and little Easter eggs, you'll see it's cluttered with them.
Good question, fucker. Yes, down here, black shirt. Yeah.
Another question for GameSack, whichever one of you two, how did you get a magical chase English? Like, did you find that? Or
The English magical chase is owned by my friend in Pittsburgh.
Okay.
And I was like, can I borrow that for this episode? I got to put the Japanese one and the US one together. He's like, yeah, sure, I'll just mail that out. And then I mailed it back to him after I was done with it. So he got it back before the episode actually even came out. So he got to watch it as a magical chase.
I own that one. That's like my white whale of the game. It's magical chase.
Yeah.
Oh, look at me. I got
that one.
Yes, sir.
Next year, will you be getting more guests? Like,
Yes, next year I want to add more guests. Fuck the lot of you. Actually, I want everyone who was here. I know Pat's not here, and Pro Jared are not up here right now. Pat had a flight at 5:30, so he obviously had to be at the airport a little bit early. But I would love for everybody that's up here now to come back. And yes, I want to keep adding because I want this bitch to be big. So
Yeah.
yes.
Woo! Is it confirmed Retropalooza 3?
I did earlier, yeah. Okay, so officially, yes, Retropalooza 3 will happen next year. It'll probably be in September again. I have to wait for the Rangers schedule and next year's Dallas Cowboys schedule to coordinate with the hotel for a group rate, because they basically told me if there's a game going on, you can eat a dick, you're not getting any discount. So I guess after the Super Bowl and the 2015 schedules are released, I will have a better idea on a date. And it'll be on the website which Norm will update for me, you know. So look at that around March or so.
Yeah.
So.
Thanks, Norm.
Thanks, Norm.
Thanks, Norm.
Thanks, Norm. Norm.
That's funny, that's just like the end of the Revenge of the Nerds movie.
Do it.
Laura, any other questions?
For everyone, what is your favorite convention to go to besides this one?
Yeah, because all you kiss asses will probably say this one. Well, maybe not, actually.
What's up?
I have a microphone. Fuck. I don't know. I haven't been to a whole lot, and it's gonna sound retarded. This actually is my favorite. I can't tell, but yeah, I don't know. I like this one a bunch, and wow, I really haven't been to many. Dude, I have to go to MagFest.
We're both going to Portland.
Yeah, hopefully, yeah, there's that. We'll be making out.
Portland Retro Gaming Expo is really good convention. MagFest, we go in January, we are 4th time in a row. If you're into newer stuff, and I'm sure you are, if you're just into kind of indie gaming at all, PAX is badass. They're actually starting PAX South in San Antonio, so if your local is close. That's going to be in January. I don't know, I mean, every convention offers stuff that others don't, so it's not like one's better than the other. And I just don't want to shit talking on the convention.
I would say MagFest. Yay, MagFest.
DragonCon in Atlanta. DragonCon in Atlanta, there's a lot of half-naked women. They have no rules there. It's just
Next Retropalooza 3 in Atlanta.
I liked Too Many Games, went for the first time this year. Portland was fun too.
As far as game selection, I guess Portland, but like they were saying, MagFest is like the best place to go and actually have fun. Party atmosphere.
I don't know, I always miss all but the last 2 hours of every convention.
Don't think he's fucking joking, he's not.
This is our first convention, so we have to say Retropalooza. It's awesome.
You have to, like, you can speak for this one, definitely. I would have to say SGC, mainly because it brings me back up to Dallas, and that's where everybody meets. You know, everybody from around the country meets in Dallas, and I would have to say SGC, other than Retropalooza, obviously, but yeah, SGC.
I can say that I took a decade off from conning for a while, so a lot of the cons I would mention, you guys wouldn't even remember because they don't take place anymore. But in the last year I've gone to VidCon and this, so I guess that leaves VidCon if I can't include this, but I just want to say the people here have made me feel like VidCon wasn't even that special because you have been some of the most warming, kind, wonderful gamers I have ever had the privilege to get. Except Dragon Con sounds really nice now that we describe it that way. Maybe it's Dragon Con.
MagFest is definitely the best. MagFest started a long time ago. I've just seen it grow from a little teeny hotel convention to now it's at that huge Gaylord hotel. Not a joke.
Norm, be nice.
Fact-based statement. It's at the Gaylord. But yeah, it's a great, like everyone said, it's just a place to have fun. That's what it's all about.
Hey, that thing has an extension on it. You can pick it up.
You're an extension.
Oh, you're an
I know about extensions. Having gone to San Diego Comic-Con, I would say any convention that isn't San Diego Comic-Con. Because I like walking around and not bumping into everyone. You know, like it's like just to be able to see vendors, talk to people, the space. So I love things like this, SGC. I went to a comic convention in Detroit earlier this year, and it's such a different experience. So I love it. I love seeing cons like this getting bigger and bigger, but at the same time, it still has that feeling of like a homegrown, independent, cool con where people can just hang out and have a good time. So I've had a wonderful time this weekend, and I love cons like this.
Jordan, you got a favorite?
Easily MacFest. For the last 3 years going there, it's been fantastic. It's true. It's just all about partying. I mean, it's fun, but it's like that's where everyone goes to party.
Right.
And SGC is a good, close one as well.
SGC.
But by far, this one has been fantastic, especially working it. It's been fantastic. Had a lot of fun.
Awesome. So yeah, MacFest is in January. It's in January every year. It's in DC, so like we drive it every year, like a couple of dumbasses. But
Jordan worked it.
But there's locally, actually in March, Super BitCon is going on in Oklahoma City. They're actually kind of a partner convention with us, but that's in Oklahoma City, 4 hours from here. So if you're local, go check that out in March.
Yeah.
Next question. Pat.
Would y'all ever consider coming down to Austin for South by Southwest?
Man, that's
You want to get the traffic jam.
for anything gaming, obviously not. South by Southwest, if y'all don't know, if you're in Texas, you know what the fuck it is. But it's a huge like music fest. It's just ridiculous. The Dongo's going.
Yeah, I'd definitely go.
Yeah, no, I'd love to check
I'd love
something
to.
like that out. But yeah, like would we ever be guests at something like that? Doubt it. Just because we wouldn't get the invite.
Oh yeah, that's our rap video hits.
Or yeah, our rap
Hey, who here purchased the second season DVD of Game Changers, by the way? Oh, you're in for a treat. Hey, we'll just say this: you better do your research when you're watching these episodes, because that last pop quiz, it's hard.
Man, back here in the back.
That's what she said.
So, this could get anybody. I know there's one particular person who dumpster dives a lot, but for anybody, best dumpster dive ever.
When Eric puked, that's mine.
When Eric puked.
When Eric puked.
That was my first and last dumpster dive.
I once found a steak behind Sam's Club. Yum. Found a steak behind Sam's Club.
I'm going to have to start hanging out behind Sam's Club.
I actually have, it's not really dumpster diving, but just kind of random how I found it. So I'm taking trash out at work one day, and I take some trash out to the curb, and there's an open trash bag sitting there, and I see some black porn. No, I see like a black plastic, and I immediately knew I had to have it. But no, I knew what it was before I even took it out of the bag. I was like, dude, this can't be what I think this is. I pull it out, it's a fucking vintage Vader case. Okay, hang on, it gets better. So I open up the case, I'm like, oh, there's something in here. Open up the case, and it's like full of fucking vintage Star Wars figures, just in the trash. So that's my best quote. Oh yeah, yeah, you're right. There was an X-wing with it. There was a what's the sand speeder that
the speeder.
That's what it was. Yeah, the one that Luke had, and another like kind of square case about this big, and that was full of figures too. So that's my best one. It's just completely random, and why it was in the trash, I don't know. But
Tony.
This is my first video game convention. I used to be a gamer a long time ago. I just can't thank you guys enough for welcoming me into the community. I come from the G.I. Joe community myself. I've been going to G.I. Joe conventions since 2002. But I can't thank you guys enough for what you do. You keep me so busy on YouTube. My wife hates it, but I love it. You can't understand it all, so if you guys could do Chinese subtitles for me, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, that would turn into a disaster.
Yes. I see all your spelling mistakes.
It actually probably make more sense in Chinese.
All you have to learn is the Chinese word for balls. And then you're
Chose.
Thank you, Tony. Appreciate the kind words.
Next question.
Mobile game for y'all.
What was the question?
Consider making a mobile game.
A mobile game?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course we have. Next question.
I think it'd be two two awesome ideas for a game. I just can't decide which one I'd rather be. Beat 'em up, like an old school like River City Ransom beat 'em up, or like a 16-bit RPG, where we're going out game chasing and finding video games. Or we make it both. I just came up with that idea, by the way, just standing right here.
Next. Anybody?
All right, we're just gonna put people out.
So you guys watched Death Battle? Yes or no?
Huh?
Death Battle?
That's kind of like Deadpool fight Batman.
Oh, yeah.
Who do you think will win the next one?
It doesn't matter because my favorite one out of the entire bunch that everybody gets pissed off about is Superman beating the crap out of Goku. And I was like, because everybody's Goku beat him. I'm like, okay, how about this? We take the strongest version of Goku and the strongest version of Superman, which is Superman Prime, who's God, literally God, and he's just like, you know what? I don't want Goku to exist. That was a fun fight, wasn't it? There you go. Superman's awesome. Anyway.
Bless you.
I don't know. Anybody? Just anyone. I am and Death Battle is starting to go and give him hate fever.
Bless you.
Who has a cat? I'm highly allergic to cats. Anyone? You and Billy? I'm so hairy.
Anybody else want to answer that?
I was going to say that, yes, they just said, no, I have nothing to say. I really do, I like Death Battle, I've seen all of them.
Hey,
He took my foot. Dingoes and kangaroos, mate.
Next question. You had your hand up in the back. Was that just I thought I had a question?
Question about the cat.
Yeah,
you know, YouTube celebrities now, do you see?
Hang on, first of all, we're not celebrities.
Yeah, don't use
We're just a bunch of knuckleheads.
Fuck the camera.
Except this guy,
We're you know what we are? We're chodes with mics right now.
Anyways, do you like, is your life run any differently because of what you do now?
We put on conventions.
More people hate you.
Yeah, actually, he's right about that.
The wives and girlfriends bitch a lot more because of games, and we probably deserve it. Hey, okay, settle down, y'all. Okay, the pink shirts are about to come up here. It's a blanket statement.
As far as life being different, if I didn't start a channel copying the Game Chasers, about a year and 6 months ago, I wouldn't be sat in Texas right now looking at all you guys and made friends with pretty much everyone at this table. So, yes, my life has completely changed with YouTube. Thank you, everyone. Dingoes and koalas,
Am I gonna go?
Actually, let me say, man, that's I think one of the bigger YouTubers up here. This is the best job in the world, and the reason it's the best job in the world is because YouTube is a community, and it doesn't matter. I mean, right up to some of the top YouTubers I've ever talked to, they don't take themselves very seriously. We're all just having the best time. You don't do this job to make money, even though some of us do make a little money. But you do it because it's a passion, it's a community, it's the best thing in the world. And I to have met some of these people who I'm watching all the time, whose content, I mean, I love you guys, And having started the YouTube channel brought me in the same room as you people. I don't think any of us are celebrities. I don't think you make videos out of your bedroom. You're never going to be a celebrity. You're never going to be J-Law. It's just not going to happen. But this is the best thing in the world. It's the best thing that's ever happened to me, ever. Woo!
Remember, it's got an extension. Pick it up.
He's going to go all prima donna now. He's going to be like, actually,
No. Believe me, if you saw the movie I was on Netflix, you'd have a different tune. No, it's been cool. Yeah, same thing. Although I will say there are some people who kind of was like, what are you doing that YouTube thing for? Stupid. Wasting your time. A couple years later, hey buddy, how's it going? That YouTube thing. I was always supporting you since day one. By the way, I got this Kickstarter and I was wondering.
You can mention it.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm busy.
Next question. Oh, you want to come up?
I didn't get to travel ever until I met up with those two, and I've had all the crap that I talk about in my stupid videos like stuck inside my head. I have like a whopping 2 friends who play video games, so they have to hear all my babbling bullshit, and half the time they don't give a crap because they're just like, okay, that's nice. But you know, I got to make friends out of it, and on top of that, I'm just like, you've actually like helped gaming by doing stuff sometimes, and it's I don't know, it's kind of amazing that you can actually talk to like not just like 1 or 2 people. You're now talking to thousands and tens of thousands and hundreds of thousands and then even millions. That messes my head up. I'm just like, wow, and I don't know, it's really cool. I heart YouTube and stuff. That's all.
Yeah, no, I mean, since we're being all sentimental and hugging and shit, no. I've got friends from all over the actual world, literally. I mean, Florida, Pittsburgh, Australia, Buffalo, Denver, San Antonio, Arkansas, LA, Kansas City, Maryland, and I've never met any of these guys without it. Plus, this would have probably never happened without YouTube. We did tap into our fan base to get this convention promoted, and you know, last year was great. This year's been better. Hopefully, next year it's even better than that.
All right, I got one. What is your favorite video game that you received as a gift, either on a birthday or Christmas growing up?
Would you give him one or something?
Is this a general question for everyone? Yeah. You want to start? No, he can't sound less redneck actually, because he's the redneck. Yeah. So best gift or birthday present or Christmas present as a child. So y'all just go down the line.
I got a Nintendo Game Boy with Mega Man 4 Christmas on my, I think it was 4 or 5. So that was the best.
We'll just start on that. Yeah, just pull it out again. Jordan. That was good.
Jordy?
Oh, Jordy!
So for Jordan, this would be like last year's birthday present.
That's this year's birthday present. No, I got a green screen finally full. Like
that's close to a
video game, but all right.
Oh, sorry.
This is where I project the video games I want.
I got a console and I
You
played.
get to kill the floating head.
No, probably when I got my Game Boy Advance. I got it the night before my birthday. And
spoiled.
I only found out the reason I got it was because I found one of the games before my mom wrapped it. And I was like, I don't have this. She's like, fine, here it is. So I got to open it the night before.
How old were you?
It was like 2001, so I was young.
2?
Just getting out of California.
Well, a lot of my Nintendo stuff I got my NES for Christmas, I got DuckTales for Christmas, Rescue Rangers for Christmas, Turtles 2. But I'll never forget Super Nintendo, because my parents at the time thought that having more than one console was ridiculous. You can't have more than one console. I showed them. So when I had the NES, they would not get me a Super NES. They're like, you have to pay for it yourself. You can't, we're not gonna buy a console. So I actually went to Kmart and put one on layaway. And I literally gave, like, whatever the minimum amount was, like $10 or $15. I just every 2 weeks, like, here you go. And Trish tried to get it. And like 2 weeks before Christmas, my dad paid for the whole rest of it by himself because he saw that I was so determined with it. And then I was like, oh, I got a Super Nintendo for Christmas. And he's like, yes, and you have games. And he gave me Super Mario World and Pilot Wings. He like bought that because he saw that I was so determined about it. And he added that to the bunch and actually could play it. So that was cool.
I got a question before follow up to that actually. Did you ever use the same line that I did? But Mom, it's 16-bit.
It's 16-bit. I had to show them, like, this is what the Nintendo looks like, and now look at the Super Nintendo. He rides a dinosaur now. And I show them that. It was crazy. And did the same thing when Donkey Kong Country came out.
But Mom, it has blast processing.
I want to say 2 because there's 2 stories I really want to tell. When I was, I guess, 4 or 5, my mom heard about this Atari 2600. It had been out for a while. She was finally in the budget range to where she could afford it, and she set it down in front of me. And that was either the best or worst decision she ever made, because it created a lifelong absolute obsession. But because I was always kind of sick and stuff, like that was the one thing that I could do. I couldn't really be outside because of allergies and breathing issues and things like that. And she always kind of cursed it, but then loved it and encouraged me to get into it. And now it's my career, so hey, thanks, Mom. But when the NES era was out, she got me an NES as soon as she could. And it was right about the time, my birthday rolled around, right about the time Legend of Zelda dropped. And a neighbor kid had it. And I found out exactly how deep that game was. And that game is crazy deep for that genre. I mean, like that era, like all the secrets, all the things to discover. And of all the games that we could rent, and we rented everything at $1 a day, that was the game to own because the replay value, the second quest, everything. And she just couldn't afford it. So my mother, for my birthday, actually shoplifted Legend of Zelda so that I could have it. And she knew I wanted it for my birthday. She couldn't afford it. We made a special trip to Kingsport the next day. And the reason I knew she shoplifted is because after we got out of the store, she pulled it out of her purse and told me to start reading the book. And
start running.
I was really too young at the time to fully make the connection, but I've made it since then. And one of you guys this weekend gave me a copy of Legend of Zelda, and they'd never heard that story before. So I finally legally own Legend of Zelda.
It's never too late to change your life around. I guess the year would have to be the year of our Lord of 1986. I vividly remember wanting a Nintendo just like every other 7-year-old kid. Now, that was the year Sega dropped, Sega Master System. And I don't have to tell you guys Sega Master System, these guys are my gods when it comes to Sega stuff. But I remember specifically wanting a Nintendo. And then the following month before Christmas, what do you want, Nintendo? I saw my cousin getting a Sega. Dad, I want a Sega now. So they switched it over to a Sega Master System. I received the Sega Master System for Christmas of 1986, along with all the games like Rocky. They get a lot of 2-player games because you have to share your account. You can't own your own. You might have your own console, but it's not your console when you have brothers. So every game was a 2-player game, like Rambo, 2-player game, parlor games. No, not Sheffield. I was about to agree with that, you asshole. But yeah, basically all the 2-player games that came out for Sega Master System in 1986, plus the Sega Master System console. And yes, I was that one kid that everyone knew that had the Sega. You know what I mean? Everyone else had the Nintendo when no one knew who had, that kid right there has the Sega. I was that one kid that you knew that had the Sega. So
you bastard.
Yeah.
Thank you, my friend. I'm so sorry for your loss. You messed this up. This was working before, and now it's power.
Maybe I support you, brother. Thank you, my friend.
We got Will.
Let's see. My favorite game given to me as a gift was probably my.
There you go.
Works now. My best friend, when we were like 16, gave me his copy. We had been playing. He introduced me to a game a few months before called Silent Hill 2. And if everyone knows, that's one of the all-time say-all-be-all survival horror games.
Amen.
Not Silent Hills. In general, Silent Hill 2, the best one in the series. And a couple months after that, he knew I loved it so much, he gave me his only copy. And a couple weeks later, I found out it wasn't his only copy. His mom had gotten a new one. He gave me the loose disc. But either way, amazing gift. And I still have that game to this day.
For me, it's short but sweet, but it was a Christmas gift of a Legend of Zelda on the Nintendo from my brother and 2 sisters who crammed their money together to which was pretty rare at the time. So, but that's it.
I didn't get a lot of Christmas gifts, like games, because I'm probably older than a lot of people up here, and I had a job, and when the game came out, I bought it. But what happened one year, I was just between jobs. I was unemployed and was for a while, and the GameCube had come out, and this bastard got one with a sweet space Harrier.
Simpsons.
What was the question?
Simpsons.
Simpsons for everyone.
Golden Ghost.
Galaga.
Turtles in Time.
You guys like too much new stuff. I'm talking Pac-Man, original Pac-Man, all day, every day, the original coordinator for me.
What's going on at Cubert? Because Cubert is best to play on arcade because it's Dino.
I like it. Now that I know what the question is, I'll answer it correctly. Defender and Street Fighter 2.
There you go.
Black shirt.
Biggest celebrity y'all met. What?
Biggest celebrity ever met?
Biggest celebrity you've ever met.
Ric Flair.
Woo! Patrick Stewart. I once ate in the same restaurant as Lou Diamond Phillips.
It's a true story. I sat next to Cheech Marin from Los Angeles to Austin, and we talked about cookies.
Mine was Dimebag Daryl. I actually ran into him into a bar. He looked over at me and was like, "Hey, what's up? I'm Daryl." I was like, "I'm Daryl." That was just like yours. He was like, "Let me buy you a drink. What y'all doing out here?" And he invited us all out to the clubhouse for my guitarist's birthday party that year. So we had a VIP.
Great. Nice.
What was it? Oh, I once touched Elvis's scarf.
What that we got broke into in Memphis? Was that?
No, it was another time.
Will gave David Grohl some barbecue.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, nice.
I know I'm gonna get trolled for this since I already get called a busted version of him, but I went with John Cena.
I got to spend 3 days being personally trained by Diamond Dallas Page. So fun. I just want to say that dude is a legitimate hero. Just in case you don't know, look into that dude. He is an actual hero. He's dedicated this part of his life to saving people's lives. He's a hero.
I'm from Australia. Any celebrities we do have, you guys steal, so I can't meet any of them.
I was an extra in a movie with Sharon Stone. She's pretty damn hot.
Did she uncross her legs?
I wish. I was in like 6th grade, so I wouldn't even know what to do. I would just exploded, and then I wouldn't be here. So.
In one day, I danced the ninja rap for Vanilla Ice. Yeah, I did the whole Go Ninja Go and everything, and then I sang Reading Rainbow with LeVar Burton.
Scott? I work with a lot of bands, so
Ice-T.
Ice-T would probably have been the most where I was in shock.
Justin Bieber?
No.
What band did you work for?
I worked for Korn, and but yeah, interviewing Ice-T was fucking epic. So definitely that.
Kid.
All right. So in one word, describe all the games like on mobile made by EA, King, like all those all that microtransaction bullshit. So go ahead.
In one word, describe it.
Describe what now?
Microtransactions.
Oh, microtransactions on phone games.
Fuck microtransactions.
One word.
No space.
Yeah, no space. It's a hashtag. Joker.
Yeah, can everybody just do the robot?
Everyone do the robot. Go.
I do not know how to feel. What is love?
Don't break the table because I'll have to pay for it. Yes, Mohawk.
Oh, let me sign it after?
I guess it depends on how long we're staying around. I'm going to say sure.
Actually.
You want everyone to sign that?
Yeah, because I don't like this and someone kind of needed to get rid
Bring it up right now so we can all start.
Yeah, you got a Sharpie?
Yeah.
Hey guys, real quick, before y'all leave, I need y'all to sign the tournament schedule for the FX Game Exchange, but don't put anything vulgar on it. Eric is hanging it in the store.
One of the ones that drop dicks on everything, not me.
Oh yeah.
Y'all can draw dicks on it, I don't care.
Okay. Question in the back?
That whole favorite hidden gem that we haven't talked about like on your shows.
Favorite hidden gem?
Yeah.
Like games we like to play?
Yeah.
I fucking love Tiger Kelly on NES. That game is so underrated, nobody ever talks about it. So Tiger Kelly's one for me.
Wait, what was the question?
Hidden gems.
I don't know. They'll go on PlayStation 1. It's the predecessor to the Shadow Hearts games, and it's probably one of the best Gothic 4 RPGs within existence ever.
Gothic game.
Lost Kingdoms 1 and 2 on GameCube. Just go look it up. We got it in Australia, I'm sure you guys got it.
I'm a front runner. I only like games that are popular and are well received by the media.
The one that pops out right now is Quackshot on the Genesis. I think that one's pretty good. Nobody talks about it.
I'm gonna choke wood, just because he's handsomer than I am. But I'm gonna say Gremlins 2. That's kind of my default answer, but that freaking game's amazing. Gremlins 2 on NES every day.
I agree. It's got
Hidden gems.
Hidden gems on NES. Vice Project Doom, say that.
Your mother?
Close enough.
Question? Anyone? Any more? Danny?
Favorite fighter?
Favorite fighter? Fucking Tekken, what do you think?
I don't play fighting games, I think they suck.
Are we gonna see some more floating head? Because I really like that guy.
And Guilty Gear X2, I wanted to toss that out. It's like the best series ever, even better.
Can I just say how good Injustice was? That game was so surprisingly good. My God.
Last question, right here in red.
A couple panels ago for the fire question, which Katie was saying, the dildo collection, was that complete in boxes?
It was open.
They were definitely open and used.
Exactly, I mean, they serve no purpose if you're just sitting there looking at them on a shelf. That's true. I say you have two of each, you know, one you keep in the box and then one you can play. All right, so this is it, Retropalooza. Retropalooza 2. You get a big happen. Again, I just want to thank all the guests for coming out. Thank you, everyone.